Once you overcome this one thing, you'll finally unlock the unlimited money trading glitch. Okay? It's a cheat code. It's like GTA, but this one thing, when you hear it, it's going to blow your mind. Okay? So I'm not going to say it straight away, so just stick around to the end of the video. Before I get into what it actually is, first of all, I want to tell you guys about frequency. Okay? Now, what is frequency and what is the definition of frequency? Well, in scientific terms, frequency is the rate of vibration of something, okay? So, the rate at which something vibrates. Now, everything around you, everything that you see, everything in this universe is moving, okay? Nothing is actually still. No matter how solid something looks, at the smallest atomic level, everything is vibrating at an extremely fast rate, okay? So that includes me and you. That includes the camera that I'm filming this video on, okay? So everything at a molecular atomic level is moving, okay? So everything is energetic, okay? This is why you hear people say that we are energetic beings, because we are also made out of atoms which are vibrating extremely fast, okay? And the rate at which everything vibrates is different, which is why you get different densities, which is why some things are softer than other things. Some things appear to be more solid because of the rates of vibration, okay? It's different, okay? And the best example that I could give is water and steam. Water and steam are two different forms of the same thing, okay? Steam becomes steam when water starts vibrating at such a high rate that it detaches from its bonds and becomes steam, okay? That's to say that there isn't only one state that water can be in. Water can even be ice, okay? When the rate of vibrations is even slower than when it's liquid water, okay? So water can exist in three forms, but it's all the same things, okay? Now, I want to talk about emotions. Emotions are also a frequency, okay? So everything has a frequency. It's just at varying rates, okay? So emotions also carry a frequency. And the reason I bring up emotions and why emotions is so important is because emotions is the language of the universe, okay? But when you pray, the only way God or the universe actually responds to your prayer is through emotions. And whenever you feel strongly about something, whenever you feel a strong emotion about a particular thing, just know that you are praying for whatever that thing is, if you feel good or bad about it, okay? So that's just a prerequisite before I actually tell you guys what you have to overcome. You have to know that nothing is actually at rest. Everything moves, and that emotions are the language of the universe, okay? So now, with that being said, let's go on to trading, okay? If your trading is not where you want it to be at right now because of over trading, let's say you're always self-sabotaging, you always overtrade, you always over leverage, and it's like something overtakes you and you just have no control of that impulse. It's because you're trading from a frequency. Your current frequency is that of a unprofitable trader, okay? So you're operating from that frequency. Now, like I said earlier, how ice can become liquid water, how liquid water becomes steam, okay? The same way how it's possible for the state of water to be altered in three different ways is the same way you can alter your state of being, okay? A difference in state of being is simply just a different frequency. So when you're operating from this self-sabotaging frequency, it becomes a trap. You become trapped. And why is this? Well, when you find yourself doing the wrong things, let's say, for example, you're trading and you feel this urge to over leverage, you put on a lot size which is too big for the account, and that trade ends up being a loser. Now you have post-nut clarity. You guys know post-nut clarity, but this in terms of trading, okay? And you feel this shame, you feel annoyed towards yourself, okay? Another thing which I forgot to mention is that your frequency is like this entity. I don't know if you guys have watched JJK, Jujutsu Kaisen, but there's these entities which feed off people's negative energy, and the only reason why they're still alive is because people are continuously feeding them negative energy. This is the same as your frequency. When you place a trade that you know you shouldn't have placed, and then it doesn't go in your favor, you feel this shame, you feel, okay, magic word, feel, emotion, you feel this shame, you feel this regret, annoyance towards yourself, like why did I do that trade when I know I shouldn't have done it. And by you feeling this way, you're actually fueling that same frequency which made you do the same thing. And it goes without saying, it's not the kind of cycle that you want to be in energetically, okay? So what you want to do, now that you know how this loop can keep you trapped into staying unprofitable, you have to now change your frequency. You have to alter your state of being, okay? You have to alter your state of being to a profitable trader. And well, how do you do this? How do you change your frequency? And this leads on to the key point of the video. The key to unlocking the infinite money glitch when it comes to trading is to overcome your self-sabotaging frequency. Whether you know or not, you're actually addicted to that frequency. Every time you do something wrong and then you feel the emotions of not doing the right thing, you fuel it even further, you're giving it more energy, and so you're just making it stronger and stronger. So really and truly, you're actually addicted to this frequency. So how do you overcome this? You have to embody a successful trader, and you learn about what a successful trader does through research, through reading those psychology books, and now you just have to implement that frequency. Now, it's not as easy as just knowing what a successful trader does. You have to embody it, and the easiest way to fully embody, because remember, emotion is the language of the universe. You have to let the universe know that energetically I am now a successful trader, because then it will start to reflect circumstances where you're actually a successful trader. Okay, so what you have to do is create in your imagination a scenario where you're trading properly, where you're doing what you should be doing. Okay, a good starting point would be, if you know that you react in a certain way to losses, then in your imagination create a scene where you take a loss and you're perfectly calm, because a successful trader stays calm during losses and wins. That's another scenario that you guys could practice as well. When your trade wins, you should practice mentally you being calm when that trade hits take profit. Okay, it's just things like this, and you keep on playing these scenes, and because at the end of the day, your subconscious mind, which controls 90% of your life, doesn't know the difference between what's imagined and what you see in reality. Okay, so this is kind of like practice before actually trading. Okay, in your imagination, you practice trading and being that person who you want to be. Okay, and when you do show up, you will show up as the person who is a good trader, who is a successful trader. You'll do the right things. That's not to say that you won't take losses, because losses are perfectly normal. But at the end of the day, it's about the person who is trading. Okay, because successful traders and unsuccessful traders both take losses. So what differentiates them? Okay, you have to find that out and then start doing what the successful trader does. Okay? By the way, guys, if you've got a proven strategy which you know 100% works, and you've backtested all the data, you've got the data to prove that your strategy works, but for some reason you just keep on blowing your live accounts or your challenges, then click the link in my bio and book a call with me to see if I can actually help you get funded and overcome those things which are stopping you from actually seeing the success that you want to see. Okay, and thank you for watching this video. See you guys soon.